What up to many of you people? I haven't done a live video in a minute, so I had some things going on. I had to take care of that. So I'm actually been out on IG a lot, but we're gonna get back to doing YouTube and stuff like that too. Um, Hopefully, I can build something on YouTube like I used to back in the day. And I've already talked to people out here. Right now, it's gonna stay as the Drew Cornwell Show at this point until we come up with something that's a little bit more snatchable, um, like it catches somebody's eye. And when I do that, then guess what? Things are gonna be happening. Period. Point blank. You got to start from the bottom and work yourself up. A lot of people are now talking, and that's cool. People can talk all day long. That's fine. I'm gonna let that happen. They can talk, but when they don't get that attention from me, and they stop getting that attention, that's when they gotta be like, damn, this mug is really working on what he's got to work on. And I'm glad that these people that are coming at me now aren't realizing what they're doing. They're actually helping my platforms come up. So that's on them. Am I bragging about it though? No. One thing I can say about that, I'm working on what I need to do. Um, and been trying to pull away from the drama. Somebody did this, and did I let somebody grab my attention? Yes, for a second. But on Instagram, somebody wanted my attention. I let them come up. Boom. That's it. Period. And now tomorrow, there's gonna be some conversation about me. I already know it. It's gonna be a big ruckus tomorrow. So what we do out here, we want to be there for people, and I've said this in the beginning. Um, could there be somebody that tries to, oh, this is Drew, this is so and so? I'm not worried about that. Let them talk, just like they done on of church, just like they done on um DMX, just like they done on some people that's went out there and they made a name for themselves, right? And these people, they go out there, and I'm not saying everybody is doesn't have some shit going on, right? Because a lot of people do. They got a lot of life things that they got to figure out. Everybody has that. But the one thing I can't figure out, right, is, and this is what I've been proving lately on IG, right? And it's not just something I've said. Other people have said this. Have I caught on to it? Yes. Um, Certain people go to stand up for themselves, and a lot of people are just dragging them down, and that crushes a lot of people, and they don't know how to come away from that. So did I get myself in a bunch of mix? Yes, I will say it. I have got myself in a bunch of mix lately. I got into it a lot with a lot of people, and there was a reason for it. It was just showing people, hey, you're going out here talking about somebody. but you're still watching them. You're still doing all this. And you say that you don't want to be around that person. You don't want to do this on that person, but you do. And I know a lot of times that builds up somebody's content. But what happens when that person tries to change what they've been doing and they want to be calm and collective, and that's going to come back on them. You know what I mean? Believe me, it's going to come back on them, and it's going to let them know, like, all this stuff that you're carrying on about and spitting out the gaslighting material that people are giving to you, you know. And do I think it's right to dox an innocent person? No. An innocent person is, they shouldn't be doxed. Period. Um, and the whole fighting over social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatnot. If you getting into it with somebody, you shouldn't be just doxing them. You shouldn't be doxing them at all. Just because you got into it with somebody on the internet. Now, if there's some stuff that's going on, those are the people that should be doxed. You know what I mean? And I don't see why people would have a problem with that. But just going out there, getting into it with somebody, and it being on some dumb shit to make content. No, if you go out there and you make a point to talk on somebody, expect what you've been doing to come back on you. And that's what I've been pointing out to a lot of people. They said I was just joking, I was just trolling, and yeah, but once you get away from all that and you try to go and slide and change what you've been doing for a minute, it's gonna come right back on you. People gotta think about what they've been doing and be like, yeah, I'm gonna change, man. Think about it. It's gonna come back on you the same way that you've done a lot of people. And believe me, I know this to be fact. If I made a mistake, there's a difference. Uh, and I can forgive somebody that's made a mistake. A mistake, okay, I'm fine with that. But when people are going out here trying to slander somebody's name just because they want views, I don't see that whole point. Have I ever been a troll? No, I've never been a troll. Will I ever be that kind of troll? No. Do I do things different than other people? Yes, because I'm being myself. Now, out on Instagram, a lot of people, certain people, they think I dick ride for Upchurch. They they think I'm doing all this to gain Upchurch's attention. No. When I went out there standing up for him, that wasn't to dick ride him. That was to say the truth and only the truth. Because if anybody sat there and lied, I'm not going to defend what they were saying. You know what I mean? Point blank, period. And a lot of people are saying, well, that's how people get content. But think about this. You're gonna get so big, right? And people are gonna be so used to what you've been doing. That's how you made your content, right? It's talking about people and doing all this. And then you're like, one day you're just like, man, I just don't want to be that. I want to change my stuff to be something else. But like I said, it's always gonna come back on you. No matter how much. And that you realize that you probably messed up with the way that you did things. I get that. And if somebody can be real, hey, I made a mistake doing all that. I don't want to be that person no more. I get it. I can accept somebody that comes out and says, I messed up. But I can't accept people that go out here and no, you're gonna listen to me, or you you know, you don't know what you're talking about, or they haven't been through or seen some things. That's your opinion. I mean, that's your opinion on what happens. You know what I mean? What it, let's say this. Somebody went out there and spitting on their real life. Now, could I be a judge and say that didn't happen? No, that's just my opinion that I didn't believe it happened. But do I really want it? If it's on certain things, yes, I'm gonna fix that. Uh, the way I was gonna take it, it was gonna sound goofy, but so it's just wild how people do. They are. It's gonna be a talk of tomorrow. I already can tell, bro. They gonna be on me tomorrow. Uh, they trying, man. But and by the way, YouTube, we're live on Instagram right now, so Instagram does hear what I'm saying to you guys. Um, but the whole fact of what I'm trying to say is like people that complain about other people, and they're all good when they got the views, when their stuff is working. But when somebody, these are the people that a lot of people are like, damn, I didn't think you had it in you. When somebody's going out here doing something to somebody and somebody fires back, and a lot of people are for somebody, they're like, damn, hey, I'm just going to say, I sit back and I just let people do what they do normally on my life. Now, if they're going to talking about kid stuff or your kid, no, I normally try to take care of that, get rid of that kind of stuff. Um, but when they doing stuff on somebody and that somebody comes back and faces them and be like, yo, you're doing all this. Now, see, I understand that kind of situation because right now I got a lot of people that will block me, but they will talk about me behind my back. And the way I see it is a lot of people say, oh, you wanted that smoke, you wanted that smoke. Think about that. But a lot of these people are trying to fight people in real life over something that's on the internet. You got beef with somebody. Now, when you go out there telling people that you're gonna whoop their ass, that's not social media fighting no more. That's kind of beyond what you said you wanted to fight somebody. Well, do your thing. Get off the internet and stop doing all that talking. You know what I mean? Um, People out here doing way too much, man. And people were like, why do you speak up? Why do you say anything? Why? Believe me, there's certain times people think not, there's sometimes I am being serious with people out here like, oh fuck you up and da 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 because they've been on some bullshit. You know what I mean? Um and like somebody said they were gonna go out there and dox me. I said, motherfucker, my name's been out here for a long time. You think I'm worried? I'm not worried about people doxing me. Not one bit. In Michigan, I wasn't worried about that. When I was in California, I wasn't worried about that. When I was down in motherfucking Illinois, I didn't worry about that. I'm not no tough guy, and I said this on any platform. But when motherfuckers take it to a point and they're like, "Well, I don't believe this guy. This guy's mentally fucked in his head, and this, that, whatever." The guy can't. And the reason why sometimes I have PTSD, and I explain this to a lot of people. There's sometimes like people come at me and they be on me on for some bullshit. And they be trying to go down that line. Be like, no. And then when I come firing back, they don't like it. They dislike it. Bro, I got a lot of people that have blocked me, that had made it sure I can't tag them, made sure that I can't see their lives. You know what I mean? And that's from me firing back at these people because they can't handle the heat when I come in. Like it's all good. And these people might got a whole bunch of people surrounding them, got a whole lot full. They shoot, I don't even care if they got 1,000 people. You talk on me, bro. Let's get it. Online, offline. You know what I mean? If they being serious, let's get away from the social media. Let's handle our business. But when they doing this shit online, some people don't got that energy when I come at them. Or I can take the energy right away from them. A lot of people do that or try to do that to me. They want my energy high. They want me off my rocker. They don't want me to focus and put out the brain status I got. Because these people know for a damn for sure I got a brain and I can use it. That's why some of these people are on, oh, I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to do that. There was actually talking about that. There was just a person in here that was doing all that. And then when some things came back because that person got serious with some shit, I showed that person, hey, I'm not, don't play with me. You know what I mean? And I tried to help the dude understand, like, putting out stuff on social media probably ain't a good idea. Am I worried about it? No, I just build new accounts. You know, I build them to my standards. You know what I mean? And a lot of people get on my platforms like, this is how things are gonna go. No, this is how things are gonna go. I run my shit. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't like that. That I got a brain and I can outsmart people. And I really can outsmart them. And a lot of them people are like, oh, that's a dumb motherfucker. That motherfucker don't know anything what he's talking about. Okay, fine. You think I don't know what I'm talking about? I'll let you get comfortable. And when that time gets you're comfortable, I'm gonna let you have back what you gave to me. I might not go. I might not be on the sick shit that they done to me, the weird shit that they done to me. But I'm gonna let somebody have back what they had. They wanted my attention. Well, guess what? You thought you were safe, and guess what? I waited till you got comfortable, and you got, oh yeah. Then they come back around. Oh, I can do this and I can do that. Da 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 da. That's when they pulled me up, and I just shut them right down. These people, and like I said, a lot of them people, they don't like that. There's certain people, they tell me all the time, we don't like watching you, but you still come. You don't like what I'm doing. Why are you still watching me? Why are you still trying to gain my attention, but you're still watching me? How does that make sense? Those people, I'm waiting for them people to get relaxed and feel comfortable. Those people, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the right time to pull the trigger. And these people gotta understand. You know, am I trying to be a bully? No, not one bit. Sometimes there's some. Let me just point this out. There are sometimes that some of the people that were trying to do some dumbass shit eventually figure out. And that's what I hope they do. Sometimes I'm like, nope, nope. I will disaccept their apology. I'll be like, nope, nope, and I'll let them feel, and I'll act like I'm crying and shit, and they think they got me. When they feel comfortable, that's my time to come up. That's my time to be like, oh yeah, you thought you had me, motherfucker. Guess what? And right now, I've been going on everybody's live. Quick squad, bitch. And I'm just gonna keep it real. For anybody that says I'm clout chasing, none of all that, no, I'm definitely not. I'm having fun on certain things. I don't always got to be serious. There is times that I do get serious and be like, no, today's not the day for that. But like I said, there are people that's been attacking me that have come to me. It depends on what they've done to me. Depends on what kind of things they were trying to do to me. You know what I mean? And I'm not. A lot of people say you're in the wrong for that, man. You're being hypocritical. No, the people that were doing things were being hypocritical. Certain people I can't forgive. Certain people, there's a lot of people I can't forgive. But the one key thing is always trust nobody. That's the one thing that keeps me motivated every time I live. It keeps me stronger than ever. Stay focused, stay humble, stay loyal, stay strong, and stay 100. A lot of people, they like to use their own. That's them. That's not me. I can't speak for everybody else. How they run their shit, their stuff, that's on them. If somebody, a lot of these people don't know me. I had probably 1,400 death threats online just this year. You know what I mean? And a lot of people can sit there and say, how do you know them numbers? See, you guys got to understand, I keep tabs on stuff that's been thrown in my inbox and stuff like that. I keep tabs of people that go out there. Do I screen record somebody's stuff? Well, it depends on what they say. If certain things, I don't screen record and be like, oh, you said this. Somebody might send me the screen recording. And look, at the factor. I'm not built for everybody. I'm not somebody that's supposed to be liked by everyone. I'm not going to please everyone. I'm never going to be able to please everyone. The only people I can please is myself, my kids, and all these other people, the good people. I can't please everybody. I only can please the ones that are happy with me being around. Those are the ones I'm going to stand by and stick by. Somebody that's 100% straight down loyal. And if you ain't that, you ain't that. If you can't be loyal and you got to go behind my back doing things, I'm not going to fuck with you. I'm not going to be cool with you. A lot of people are going to get to know what kind of person I am. A lot of people are going to see. All they got to do is go back to my old streams. Gangster A69. Um, there's been a couple pages. There was a Chico 69 No Master. That page got taken down and it's wiped off YouTube. You'll never be able to see any of the videos. The original Gangster A69 is not the one that's still up. The one that is still up, and I can't even I can't get access if I really wanted it. But I'm not gonna touch with the email. There's a reason for that. That one is definitely not something I want to have. I don't want to get into that page no more. There's a reason for that. But hold on 1 second, y'all. But like I said, man, a lot of people are gonna have to get used to me for me. You know what I mean? A lot of people will get to understand me. And will that happen? Eventually it will. Eventually it will be on when I need it to be on. Because there's a point in time where nobody wanted to be around me. And this is the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying. Nobody. I was mad at the world. I put social media in a whole different route. I didn't trust nobody. Not nobody. And I used to argue with a lot of people. And that's because I was upset at the world. I was somebody that wouldn't even let new people try to be friends with me. Um, there's certain people I can't. There's a lot of people I can't trust. There's a few people I can trust, and the people I do trust, I hope people stay on that trust and stand with their trust. You know what I mean? A lot of people sit out here and say, "Well, that person's got mental problems." Okay, you think for 1 minute, somebody that you claiming there are a lot of people that got mental problems. We all got issues in life, and I spoke on that multiple times before. We all got problems, but some have it worse than others, like way worse. And a lot of people want to be able to sit there and have a conversation with somebody that's been through what they've been through. And those type of people that can't sit there and have a conversation are telling that person, you're not allowed to do any of this. You're not allowed to associate with anybody. You're not allowed to. No, this is what type of person. And they go right behind that person's back. And these are, like I said, these are the same people that claim they are better, that everybody's nonsense around them. I used to be that kind of guy. Some of these females that's going out here that is doing this to men and think it's okay to talk to them any old way. That's not right. Period. Same thing goes for a man, a dude that's going out there saying they about what they about. If you're a man, you're not going to disrespect somebody that's not disrespecting you. You know what I mean? Men and women need to understand we need to stop unfocusing ourselves from being men and women, even online. It's okay to joke with somebody, have fun, have a good time. And that's the problem about social media, because everybody's focused on everybody's life. And like I said, we're not talking about the disgusting stuff. We're talking about people that want to do something much better than what they were going through. These are outlets, not just for people that not. It shouldn't be a place for the weirdos. The one, and I'm not trying to. How do I say this without trying to dog somebody? You know what I mean? And that's all I'm trying to do is not um people that say weird stuff. You know what I mean? Or people that's out here trying to harm people for no reason. I used to be that same kind of person that a lot of these people, they don't understand. And there's been a lot of people that spoke up and said, hey, look, you have no clue what that man's been through. You know what I mean? And I hear a lot of people, well, I've been through stuff. But listen, the stuff that you've been through, that's a cakewalk for me. I've been through the little stuff. That stuff. And I'm not trying to say this makes me better than a lot of people, but the point I'm trying to make is there's people like me that's been through a lot worse stuff than that little bitty stuff. That's a cakewalk. I'd rather take somebody's life. Um, I'd rather trade people places compared to what I've been through. And a lot of people, like I said, that's been through stuff, they all want to trade places with people that had minor stuff happen. And we're not saying it's not, their stuff ain't important or what they've been through ain't important. We're just saying a lot of people would have wanted to die. They would, and I, for a fact, have been through a lot. And you ask anybody that really, really got to know me, they'll tell you my life was not a cakewalk. Yes, I'm still here. Yes, I'm still talking. It wasn't a cakewalk by any means. A lot of people, like I said, wouldn't want to be alive. And I know a lot of people are like, damn, come on, Drew. Oh, you guys got to understand, man. When I say stuff like that, I'm not trying to offend somebody. I'm not trying to say my stuff is more important than yours. But when you hear people say that there's people that's been through worse stuff, and it's only certain people that's allowed to say stuff like that, I guess. And it's weird. You know, But I used to be that person that didn't trust anybody. I used to be that person that anybody tried to come in at me, fuck you. Like even somebody, I'm trying to give you some advice. I'm trying to help people understand what I've been through. And that's all I wanted was somebody to talk to, was somebody to listen to me because I didn't have nobody. You know what I mean? So these platforms for me are way different than what they're for other people. These platforms are something for me to help get things off my chest. Because if I don't talk about things, I, I feel a certain type of way. You know what I mean? Like the, like I would point out to people, be like, I don't fucking trust you. Who the fuck is you? Trying to come at me like you know me. There's some people I do that too because they have done some things and they still try to do some things and they just don't want to listen. So in the end, do I feel bad? No. Do I go out of the way to get them hurt? No. Um, well, and I can't really say that. That would be lying. Certain people, if they're on that hurting somebody, I'm not gonna be dishonest. I'm gonna defend the people I'm around. I'm gonna defend somebody. If I'm in somebody's home and I'm gonna be there for a second, I'm gonna protect their home, no matter what somebody says to me. You know what I mean? But a lot of people are like, man, you make no sense about what you say. You this, that, whatever. That's their opinion. I'll let you have your opinion. But when you come in and try to, oh, you're gonna do this, or you're gonna do this, it's my way, and they're not even on their own platform. You know, they're like, oh, this is my stuff. No, listen, bro, I'm gonna teach you. This ain't your life, bro. And a lot of people try to play that card when I come on they live. Oh no, you're not allowed to say this and say that. No, you were just on my platform trying to do that. And people don't like that. They don't like when I point out good things that they've done, and they want to be right all day long. Am I wrong? Are there a couple times I've been wrong? Yes. 2% of that time I've been wrong. All the rest of the time I've been right. A lot of things I've said, I've been right on. Now, what with my gut feeling? You know, but a lot of people were like, "Man, get this dude offline. He don't know what he's doing." Okay, you're saying you know what to do because it seems like you're just trying to ruin somebody's day, and you just want to feel like you King Kong or King Woman, or how's you making sense on that? A lot of people that's throwing dirt on me, right? Ain't came with facts. All they came up with is he said, she said. And where I'm going with this, people can type things and send them to inboxes. Words are not facts, right? Facts are facts. And here's what people need to understand. If anything I've done in life was true, my ass would have been sitting in that a jail cell for a long ass time. Or for how long the judge put me in there. right? So if I did something, I'm telling the judge, "Yeah, I plead guilty. I'm, I'm taking my time. I'm doing my time. I'm getting the fuck out." You know what I mean? And what I'm trying to say, if I didn't do something and say I get put in jail, which has already happened before, spent 10 days for something I didn't do. When I got bailed out, I fought like hell and it got dismissed because of recordings from the jail, because of recordings on my phone. It all proved I was innocent. Whether, and people can go out there and say, well, I don't believe this. I think that you're lying on this. Like I said, that's not fact. That's somebody's opinion of how they feel. That's a feeling that something might not be right. Well, I believe this person did this. Okay. Can you prove it? If you can't prove it, your opinion ain't doesn't matter. I understand, believe in what you believe in, but don't try to judge somebody that didn't do what somebody got lied on. You know what I mean? And when there's facts, there's facts. And that's what got me out of jail. That's what kept me out of jail was the truth. There's my story, there's her story, then there's the truth. And guess what? What I said is exactly the truth. That's the reason why I didn't go to prison. They were thinking about locking me away for years. I wouldn't have got back out. I would have been back in that jail cell going to prison. So think about it. From a messed up life to a gang life, going through a lot of stuff, not liking nobody, to going out here saving people's lives, speaking on things that were facts, fighting for our rights and all that. And a lot of people are blindsided by that fact. Friday, what are you asking why about? I'm just, are you asking why they were about ready to lock me up? Oh, because they thought I was guilty. Even my attorney thought I was guilty. That's the reason why they were ready to lock me away. They already had it set. They had conversations before I even made it to the courtroom. So that's the reason, you know. The judge, the attorney, the prosecutor, however they did it, I don't know. But they were all on the same page. Even the attorney was. And I told them right in court. And people can believe or not believe. But the fact is, I told the judge, told my attorney, told the prosecutor attorney, you guys are going to regret this. No, I'm just saying, they pled that I was guilty of beating up this woman. That never happened. The only thing I was guilty from is taking a knife away from that person. That's the only thing I was guilty of not making ramen noodles for this lady. And that's the reason why I almost got stabbed. But the attorney, the prosecutor attorney, the judge, were all against me. And they didn't believe I was telling the truth. They believe this female that has lied on other dudes. And I found this out after the fact. Well, no, I actually found that out before this occurred. But it was like 2 days before the incident happened. I found a message because she believed I was cheating on her, that I was lying to her, whatever. This is the same night that the woman tried 2 days before, whatever. As I don't know, I guess she didn't like the fact that I found that she was trying to have me killed off. But 2 days before, I find a message. She went through my phone and I said, "Hey, it's only fair that I get to look through your phone, right? You want to look through my phone? Fine. Let me see your phone." And I have no problem. I don't hide shit from nobody. So I ended up showing her my phone. She had a problem sending me her phone or let me see her phone. That's when I found the guys that she was talking to, which I really didn't give a fuck. If she wanted to leave, she could leave. She can go. You know what I mean? I would have let her. You know, that's it. Simple. But that's not, those ain't the messages I was worried about. The message I was concerned about was where she texted weeks before that she showed up to my house of trying to have me killed off. That's what concerned. It was like, wait, what? I got this woman staying in my house, woman that don't really care about me, want me dead 2 weeks before. And I think that's the reason why she tried to stab me. She made it seem like it was over the food, the ramen noodles that she wanted cooked. If she would have asked me, I would have got up and cooked her some ramen noodles. They're not hard to make. I have no problem. I would have had no problem. But I've already explained all that. We were laying down one night watching a movie, and she said something about, "Hey, babe, could you pause the movie?" I said, "Yep, pause the movie." And I got up and I went to the bathroom. Come back, lay back down. Next thing I hear is, "You won't cook me, no, because you won't cook me no ramen noodles, or you won't cook some food." And I said, "Come back in here and talk to me real quick. Like, what are you talking about?" And she said, "You heard what I said." And I get up off the bed. I go, because my kitchen is like right across from my bedroom, right? This is an apartment. So my kitchen is right across the street, right across from where my kitchen is at. So, and my bathroom's like right next to that. So, okay, here is my bedroom, right? That's my bedroom door. Here is my kitchen, and here's the bathroom. And then on the other side of my kitchen in my bedroom would be my living room, you know. So I get up, I come out of the bedroom, go straight across to the kitchen. "What are you talking about? Calm down. You're going to get the neighbors calling the police." And I really didn't want the police there and stuff. And next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife. And I took that knife, I took it out of her hand. I said, "Look, what are you doing? Like, what is your whole deal, bro?" It was all over fucking Raymond News though, because I guess I'm supposed to know when she was hungry. So I ended up going to jail. And when the cops got there, whatever, she went downstairs, whatever. Dude lied on my name. That was downstairs. Said he seen upstairs. Two, a couple of stories up. There's no way that this dude could have seen inside of my apartment building. No way. He said that he seen everything that happened. He said there was no knife. Da 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 da. That happened in the kitchen. That didn't happen by my sliding glass door, which would have led to the outside, onto my balcony. So there was no way. And the curtains were closed anyway. So there's definitely no way that dude seen what he'd seen. So with the neighbor lying on me and her lying on me, instead of fighting that right there, I said, no, I want this to go on paperwork. And next thing I know, going to jail, get booked in. I was in booking holding for about 4 days. So technically, I was in there longer than that because I was at the booking holding cell for like 4 or 5 days. So 4 or 5 days plus another 10. That's when I went to that Jackson jail. That's where I was going to be held until I got sentenced. And that's where I did 10 days at. But their plot was for me to never get out of jail. Their plot was for me to never be able to bring out proof. So a lot of people can say, I don't know what I'm talking about. They can say, hey, I've never heard that. A lot of people lie on me. That's on them. Those are opinions, though. They weren't there. They didn't do time with me. Those are the people that has opinion. And you noticed a lot of these people ain't brought facts on the other people. And they claim it all day. Well, this is what I know. Well, prove it. When you can bring proof to the table, that's when I'll let you have your day. But when you're going out here lying on people, I'm gonna let you feel like you're making it somewhere. When you feel comfortable, that's when I'm gonna come back and be like, you're off. You felt way too comfortable. You felt like I was never gonna say anything to you. And that's the thing I have a problem with. And when I come back at somebody, they're like block. That's when they want to block me. Not when the time they were calling me a weirdo, not the time that they were lying, saying I did this or I did that. But it's the time when I come back at them is when they're like, damn, we gotta block this motherfucker. we don't want this motherfucker out in there. That's when they're more like, oh my God, what am I gonna do now? And they think they got me on something. Shit. I made people pissed off that they made Photoshop pictures thinking that was going to get them somewhere. Yep, it got them somewhere in the jail cell. They did that. They called the police. The only thing I did was talk to the police and show them, hey, does this look right? And the police even seen me, and they were like, "How do I know that's not you?" And I'm like, "Well, check this out." Said, "You want me to show you some little movement? This ain't even shit." They were like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Watch this." I used the same picture, the Photoshop picture, pulled the actual dude's pedophile record up, and boom, guess what happened? It showed that the dude was actually a pedophile, not me. And now, it is what it is. But all I got to do is take the address, the name, whatever, dude. But like I said, I showed the police that. The police were like, "Wow, dude, you're very fucking smart on shit." I said, "Dude, this ain't anything. You think that's something?" I said, "I ain't gonna about to show you out all my tricks, but that's shit. I can show you how people used to take off and go into the court systems and change their motherfucking record and show that they had never had a record, even though everybody at that jail or the court system knows that was there." And I told these cops, I said, "I can show you that, but I ain't gonna teach you my tricks. Because remember, if I teach an enemy my trick, that could be a bad person that's gonna use it for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? They might be able to figure out somebody else's tricks. They ain't figuring out my tricks. And I know there's some people with almost close identity tricks I use. Close, but no cigar, son. But like I said, and a lot of times I just come out here speaking to you guys. I don't want the wrong information. That's the reason why I don't show you guys a lot of things I do. That's the reason why I won't put fully on blast how I get things done. But I will say this. People think I'm dumb. The police thought I was dumb. The state police thinks I'm dumb. I know for a fact a lot of things that could really put the police in a bad shape up in Michigan. There would be a lot of lawsuits if I did what I did. And there's a lot of reasons why I don't do a lot of certain things. Because some people that I was trying to help out want to be on this, you, I don't believe you, or, fuck you. I heard this. Okay, do your thing. Now you got to suffer because I just could have helped you. A lot of them people I have helped, some of them have turned their backs on me. See, I keep it real with people. Do I do anything that's illegal? No. Do I do things that is legal? Yep, definitely do. Have I gone real life on somebody? The truth? Yes. The very truth? Yes, I have. I've done some real life things on people. People don't got to believe that. They can stay and stick with the stories that they get told. They would have to figure them out. But like I'm trying to point out, if people stopped begging for attention, Stop going out here calling out somebody or some people. If they want to have the problems in life, they wouldn't. They want to have nothing to worry about. A lot of people put themselves in the prime position to ruin their own self. Could a lot of people learn a lot of things from me? Yes. People choose not to. People choose to be against me. Am I happy of the people I associate with? Some of them. A lot of them I'm disappointed in. Because I hope they get on track someday. I know I've been through a lot of things, but I want to see them succeed more than me. I want to see a lot of people make it. I might have not have had that, but I want to see a lot of them people. Because I'm not going to be here forever. I'm not going to be here till I hit 90. Probably not even going to make it to 70. And that's not saying whatever. That's not trying to downfall my life. What a lot of people like to go out here and throw in my face. Yeah, certain things might have looked like I got better, whatever. And I don't want understand this. I don't want nobody to feel like I'm trying to get over on somebody because I'm not. I'm not that kind of person. I do what I have to survive. Other than that, I'm not out here stealing. I'm not out here trying to make somebody look bad. The people that look bad are the people that's actually doing things wrong. That actually feels like they're better than somebody else. Those are the people I go after. Those are the people I look at. They think nobody can do anything. Those are the people I want, not forcing them to change. Those are the people I hope eventually change their life. I hope they realize it. I only help people if they want help. If you don't want help, I can't force you to help. I just can't. A lot of people are like, you gave up on me. You told me you didn't want my help. I didn't tell you out of my own mouth. You showed me that you didn't want my help. You proved it. If you wanted my help, then you would have tried to listen to what I was saying. But I'm losing a lot of strength. And I want to, like I said, again, I'm not trying to say this to gain publicity, to gain anybody's pity, right? I'm losing a lot of my strength that I had. Like you can ask people when I was out there trying to help them lift tables and stuff. They will tell you, my arms ain't as solid as they were. After I came sick, when I left Michigan, or well, I got sick up in Michigan. Let me put that out first. 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, I was sick, and I was in the hospital. I got better. Um, I was losing weight, and I started gaining my strength back. I left Michigan because some things happened, and I just didn't want to be there no more. So I get to Oklahoma, and not even 2 weeks being there, and my body lost control. Um, they ended up rushing me to the hospital. I ended up getting told by a doctor that I had cancer, and my body was feeling fine. I was drinking things to keep my body fluctuating. It felt like my body was getting better. Well, after that month, whatever, I ended up getting my money, paying for a ticket, going to Kentucky. Wasn't there for 4 to 5 days, and I ended up with COVID. My body ended up shutting down again. Um, the first time, they let me go from the hospital. The second time, I was going into the store, like no, I was that motel I was in. Um, I'm gonna point that out when I actually got in there. But I knew somebody else that was in that motel, and she went in there, whatever. And I was walking away, hoping that she would come out eventually. I ended up going to the store, and I started feeling so I started feeling weak. Like my body just started shaking, whatever. And I go to get in the store, and somebody got the store to call 911. Eventually, I fell. Like my body just shut right down, and that was it. Um, and then I guess that female came in that I was waiting on, and I didn't find that out till later. Um, that's when I ended up finding I had COVID again. I was kept in the hospital. Then I got transported to that motel. I started getting my strength back. Everything started feeling fine. Um, they ended up letting me go. Well, I ended up coming over this way, and I ended up living in that apartment. Um, strength was iffy on me. It was here, it was there. You know, I was able to lift things. I was able to lift wood and shit. Um, but just recently, I was helping my brother try to move the table downstairs, and I was trying to help him move the other stuff from upstairs downstairs. I didn't have the strength like I used to. Um, so am I losing strength a lot? Yes. So that's the reason why I said that, you know, my body's up, down, up, down. It depends. So, many people can sit here and say, "Well, I feel sorry for you." Don't feel sorry for me. My life is my life. I mean, if something happens, it happens. You know, if I'm alive, I'm alive. I can't really say whatever, but yeah, that's the basis of that. A lot of people go out here, well, you lied about it, you lied about this. They said I lied about the cancer. They said I lied about the COVID. Um, the COVID paperwork I had. Um, I actually burnt the COVID paperwork from Michigan and, well, no, the one from Michigan I did because it was still in the bag. Um, the COVID paperwork from down there in Kentucky ended up getting, it's was with the bag that was left in my apartment. So it is what it is. A lot of people can say whatever, and that's fine. A lot of people are this, that, whatever. Well, that's your opinion. It's okay. I don't got to prove anything to anybody. And I'm not begging people. I'm not going to beg people. People are going to rock with me or they're not going to rock with me. Those people that don't want to rock with me, they ain't rocking with me by now. They ain't never going to rock with me. Those are the same people that don't got to be on the same level as me. And I feel bad for them people that's sitting out there. They don't want to be cool with me. Do I hope they something goes good in their life? Yes. But when they out here downing people, no. They need to have a reality check. You know what I mean? Like something to say, hey, look, what you're doing is just not right. Hold on one second. But those people For those people, they they can go somewhere. You know what I mean? Those people don't have to be around me. And again, like I said, I'm a tough guy. I can handle it. You know what I mean? Those people eventually, hopefully, they wake up someday and realize that things that need to be done as a team, not as me, 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 me. Stuff that happens in this world. And that's the reason why a lot of things are coming undone. It's not going to work out people's favors. It's not going to be the trip that you expected. When you're going out here thinking everything's going good, I've been doing all this, you're thinking you're better than somebody. I can't ever think I'm better than somebody. Do I know I'm a somebody? Yes. Back in the days, I didn't want to be a somebody. Back in them days, I didn't want to be me. Did I want somebody to talk to? Did I want somebody to sit here and say, hey, don't ever give up on life? Wanted somebody to look at me and say, hey, look, what you went through, you shouldn't have went through. See what I'm saying? So what I do is different than what other people do. And if I go after somebody, it's because they deserve what they're getting. You know what I mean? And do I feel bad? I'm not going to lie. I do. But I'm not going to be a pushover. I'm not going to let people ride on me and thinking they're getting away with pushing me over. Like I said, when they feel comfortable, that's when I'm going to let them know. You tried pushing me. It's not happening. You thought I was some soft kind of guy. Well, cool. I got a good heart. For a lot of good people that seen that, I'm not like people that want to be a pushover on people. I'm not them kind of people. I'm me. So when it comes down to me, I do my own thing. No matter what state I'm in, no matter who I'm around. You know, people can go out there and think how they think. But just remember that opinion is not truth. That's your opinion. That's not fact. If somebody did something, they know it. And if there is such thing as a God, God knows it. A lot of people dislike me for certain reasons. Because I can't go out here and help. I do go out here and help people, even if it's not much. I do help people. And to anybody that was disappointed the day I went back to picking up these vapes, there was a lot of things going in my mind when I went and got this. Not just the other day. This is I've had this one for a while. Actually, the ones I pay, all the ones that you see me smoking on, I've had these for a bit. So, you know, in some people's eyes, I'm a disappointment because they think I'm a mental disappointing whatever to them. Well, they think that it is what it is. Let them people think like that. And if you tried to tell these people before, eventually the people that's tried to tell these people, look, this is what this guy is. He's a good person. He's an honest person. You know, if you tried, eventually you're gonna get tired of telling these people, be like, okay, believe what you want. But when that person comes back at you for the fact of what you're doing to him, you think he's a pushover, somebody that's easy targeted. You're gonna find out that he's not. But I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna get off YouTube. I'm gonna get off Instagram. I will talk to you guys tomorrow sometime. YouTube, I don't know when I'm gonna get back to you guys, but we will figure out some things so I can get my social medias up and uh, going. I gotta work on these platforms as much as I can so I can get paid. So I can get away from the other stuff got going on. But um, yeah, I'm gonna be starting to get paid on these. So that's the reason why I'm been trying to push away from the arguments and stuff. But like I said, eventually when I feel that somebody's getting too comfortable, whatever, not the good people. The good people that's been comfortable, stay comfortable. Only the people that attack me is gotta worry about that. You know what I mean? Those are the people that's gotta worry about, hey, look, I did something wrong. This dude, is this guy coming back at me or what's gonna happen? If they start thinking of like that, like, please don't attack me. And some of them people, what was it? Somebody went out there telling some people that I was getting ready to come at them, and I was like, wait, what? Did you do anything to me? They got pretty nervous. There's some people that they done some things and they get nervous. So a lot of these people, they got to figure things out for themselves. But I am a nice dude. I'm a nice guy. Don't just take my word for it. Get to know me, and you'll figure that out for yourself. But y'all have a good night on Instagram, YouTube. We'll be back with you. And always remember, stay focused, stay loyal, stay humble, stay strong, stay 100. And we Creek Squad, baby. Y'all have a good night. To church, keep your head up, bro. I understand. Keep it real. We all got something to do.